came up short today. Feels like I fell 1,000 times. Nothing but doubt to flood my mind. 'Cause sometimes it's hard to remember why I ever started racing with my dreams. A restless December, feeling I was meant for more than I believed. I'll never surrender, rather try and fail and fall 1,000,000 times. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I know as close as I am now, I will struggle, I will shout. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way. I swear I meant to do this. I'm told that love would never lie. Where my head has met my heart and they are beautifully aligned. But sometimes it's hard to remember everything I've done that's brought me to this space. I started with embers, now a raging fire is burning in this place. I'll never surrender, rather try and fail and fall 1,000,000 times. I'm on my way. I'm on my way. I know as close as I am now, I will struggle, I will shout. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way. There's no stopping, there's no doubt. I'm on my way. I know as close as I am now, I'm on my way.
Hello friends, welcome back to Hyper Games. My name is Joseph and happy Horizon Forbidden West launch day. Finally here, the game is finally here after what, 2 years when we got the announcement from the PS5 Future of Gaming event. It was one of the games that I was really hyped for when it was revealed there, that one and Miles Morales. So it's finally here, and we're gonna be checking out the first couple of hours, and there's gonna be a lot more live streams and videos for Forbidden West over the weekend. So if you enjoy that, please consider giving thumbs up and subscribing for more. So yeah, first, well, kind of the expectations that I have after like the game got great reviews. Even like there are some people angry because it didn't get past the score for the previous one. It goes, I think it's still at 89 on Metacritic and OpenCritic, but I mean it's still a great score. I read various reviews and did a roundup video here, and I think most of them praised the same things and criticized the same points, though to various degrees. And one of the things that I mentioned for the previous one, even when doing the replay over the weekend, is that I think it started really slow, and I think it hits its stride after you leave the Nora area, the first game. And I remember that I played that part and left the game and came back. I think I don't remember how long after, but I think that like I wish this one goes like directly straight to the point after a few couple hours. So yeah, that's kind of one of the things. I like how the story was set up in the first one, even if you found most of it by files and stuff. It seems like it's more direct now here. So yeah, those are kind of my expectations. Let me know in the comments or in the chat what are yours, and if you're gonna be playing it over the weekend, what console are you gonna be playing. It looks great on both PS4. I think even the base PS4, both PS4 and PS5 looks great. If you haven't checked out the Digital Foundry comparisons, check those out. So yeah, let's jump into this. One of the things I like from digital games is like they're kind of like waiting for Christmas every time that you are waiting for one of these to come out, because you get the countdown and all that. Speeches and language, we're gonna English, HDR rendering. And hey there, Misha105, we already got a comment.
Spent in the pursuit
Sorry,
of
I
knowledge,
don't understand what it says.
Question consumed me. How did our world come to be? The old ones perished 1,000 years ago, triggering the extinction of all life.
Oh, Rust
showed me how it was reborn. A little outcast girl, ignorant of her own importance. Through her, I learned that life was only saved through a technological miracle.
So Silence give us the whole recap of
a terraforming system composed of 9 subordinate functions.
The most important stuff from
playing its part to reshape Earth from a barren rock to a lush landscape. Tended and protected by the machines. And with her, I learned the deepest secret of them all. The secret of her birth. That she is a clone of Elizabeth Subek, Zero Dawn's creator. Born to prevent a new extinction.
Come on, that last fight.
By Hades, a malevolent AI.
Will this also recap for Frozen Wilds?
And with a little help from me. She prevailed in a great battle at the city of Meridian. Becoming a champion for all humankind. But as useful as she has been,
I think that was Frozen Wilds right there.
I must leave her behind. For as she strives to put right what Hades sundered, I have made a new discovery. One that heralds both destruction and opportunity.
I think we are ready. Anything here? Oh, we got the recap movie. Files are already set up. I think we're okay. Graphics mode, favor resolution. No, we're gonna favor. Okay, so two modes. Favor performance. That's the 60 FPS one. And we're gonna go on. Okay, so okay, I'm giving you very hard. I know they patched one extra difficulty on the first one. I don't remember if it was very hard. Like there's the name of the trophy. But we're gonna go on normal here. Minimal HUD information. Look at the world to find your way. Markers and icons on screen to assist you on your journey. Oh. So this is kind of like quote unquote Breath of the Wild kind of style. Let's go Explorer. Oh man, it looks great, really great. After seeing
Elizabeth, the land is dying. People are suffering. Soon, they'll starve.
there's also some haptics from when she's
All because of a
her
terraforming
mount.
system that's spiraling out of control. And only I can fix it. Only I have your genetic code. It won't be long before we hit the point of no return.
That was kind of the
Extinction.
some of the stuff they showed on the
searching for
first
months
trailers.
for
It
what I
looks a
need.
little bit different. That
A backup of
this was
Gaia,
like a
the
snowy
AIU
thing
designed
that she
to
was
control the
climbing.
system. But every time I think I have a lead, it comes to nothing. And every night, I have the same dream. I'm walking under a brilliant night sky, through a field of flowers. And when I arrive at the center, I see you, Elizabeth. Waiting for me. Even though you've been dead for 1,000 years. You're the closest person I've ever had to a mother. And for a moment, I feel whole.
Are they teasing we're gonna find another clone for Elizabeth Sobek? I'm gonna be taking pictures of this game a lot.
This world is your legacy, Elizabeth. I won't let it slip away. The valley below is my only remaining lead. My last hope to find the backup. I'll do whatever it takes to get it. I promise. Varl?
If it isn't Aloy, the savior of Meridian, anointed of the Nora.
You know I hate being called that stuff.
Well, consider it a punishment for running out on us the very same night we beat Hades.
I grew up an outcast. Remember, I'm not much for parties.
Yeah. But that one was in your honor. Just saying. So, what are we doing?
Carl reminds me to
Must be
Xavier
urgent
Woods
stuff
like
so
that.
fast. Delving into ancient ruins? Or maybe it has something to do with the Blight.
Both, actually. But, I should...
Oh no. I've been tracking you a long way. It's okay. After everything you've done to help the Nora and my family, I swore an oath to help you, no matter what. You're stuck with me now. Like bark on wood.
Okay. But, if you're going to come with me, you'll need to be able to see what I see.
He found another one.
A focus. Never thought I'd get your second sight.
I'll give you another one later and show you how to back up your data.
Well, also the Shadow
Information
Carja
on
had
the
several of
device.
them, so I don't know where they found them.
I'll have to explain everything as we go.
You see like this all the time?
Since I was a little girl. Come on. Shall we?
I was saying, like, seeing how this game looks and the improvements they made on the Decima engine,
Right. I got a couple of scrapes on the
I
way
wonder
here.
what
We should
Kojima
find some
could
medicinal
do if
plants, stock up.
he did like something similar to Death
it's
Stranding.
time
I'm
for
not sure if he's
assessment.
gonna do a sequel for
Sounds
on
good.
that game ever,
Let's
or
get
if he's
started.
gonna work on something else using that engine.
These plants
Okay, so we
look
have
like
to
the ones in
gather.
Sacred Lands.
The focus helps you see the ones we need. Ugh.
Bitter?
Yeah, well, at least they make you feel better. Alright, we should keep going.
Might want to grab more of these plants along the way.
Yeah, good idea.
Oh man, the water. Looking at the comparison of the water between the first one and this one, it's like, oh my god, it's so good.
This stuff spreads fast.
6 months ago the land was fine. Now it's everywhere.
Those ruins. That's where we need to go.
I don't remember what one of the AIs were. Like Hades was like a fail-safe system if they had to, if it had to kill humanity and something activated it.
To explain. Think of it like a set of instructions that can fix the world.
Jump.
Sounds complicated.
And then Hephaestus, is it Hephaestus? The one that you face in Frozen Wilds is the one that was building the robots.
Ran into some trouble on the way here. Lost a lot of my gear. Looks like they left a carcass behind. A lot of arrows in that machine. Better take a closer look. Someone took down this machine recently.
Who else would come?
I don't know. We better craft some arrows of our own. There might be trouble up ahead.
There's some ridgewood by the stream.
All right. Now to craft some arrows.
There's a ladder.
Nothing
too.
a well-placed arrow can't knock
Arrows
free.
ready.
Just have to target the lock.
After you.
And hidden tree.
By the goddess. What was this place?
I don't know. The transmission... The, message I found didn't say. Only that a backup might be here. We need to find a way in. So, what happened after I left Meridian?
Well, there was a fuss when people realized you were gone. But then some of us figured you only would have left if it were for something important.
You were right about that.
I can't climb through here.
Down this way. Get to the grass.
A new guy. Is the
Never seen one of those before.
yeah, it's one of the new guys.
Those dead machines have it on alert.
How do you want to handle it?
The focus can help us. We can scan the machine before we make our move.
Okay.
Give it a second.
Forward.
Okay. See how parts of it are glowing? Those are its weak spots.
Got it. It's I. It's a
As
weak
you get like more information, I'm not sure if when you're fighting them with little time you will be able to see all this, but
I'm ready.
go stealth.
Find anything good? Another
A
one's
few
coming.
supplies.
Oh crap, he's looking this way.
it.
Oh, damn it. Okay, combat feels better with the spear.
How does the focus know all that?
It reads data on the machine.
Like a hunter studying its prey?
Yeah, kind of.
I see another ladder. Looks like it's stuck.
Repulses from your focus
So
highlight
after the
valuable
fuss
machine
over
components and
moving,
carcasses in the world
what did
around
anyone
you.
else do?
Well, as soon as the celebration was over, my mother led the rest of the Nora home. The Sun King put his people to work rebuilding the city, and I set out to find you. Someone shot this machine too.
Got it.
You said you've had a focus since you were a child, right?
Yeah. Found my first one when I fell into a ruin. Got the others from an old cache not long ago. It's good to have extras.
Going into a ruin of the old ones. Goddess protect us.
We'll be okay, Vo.
Welcome to the Far Zenith launch facility.
Far Zenith? I know they made some tech trades with Zero Dawn, but why would they have a backup of Gaia?
Please register with reception for the tour.
I guess they want us to check in with them?
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied. Please wait here for personnel to assist you. Dr. Sobek.
Okay. I guess they weren't on great terms with Elizabeth. Well, let's find a way in.
Please hold for identiscan. Access denied.
I should be able to pry this open. There's climbing gear. Guess someone dropped in from above. Whoever left this here might have also shot those machines we found earlier.
So where are they now? Ugh, what's that stench?
Entire camp. Wiped out. They must have come here to dump
No.
for scrap.
Acid. That explains the smell. And it looks like something big came in from above.
Crashed right through the camp. And then through the wall. I should take a look at the rubble in that gap.
There's something to train here. It feels good this time.
came through here, brought this down as it went out. If I can dislodge some of the debris, we might be able to squeeze through. Maybe I can find something to help in the camp.
Aloy, over here. I think I got something. It's some kind of Oseram prototype, I think. This hook looks like it can latch onto things.
And this gear pulls it back.
It looks broken, but maybe we can repair it. Hook it to the debris.
And pull it out. That could work. The focus can help us search the camp and identify anything we can use to fix the tool. My focus picked up a couple of things to check out.
Poor guy. Acid burned right through his armor.
Part of a machine. Could help fix the gears. Machine cable. Stronger than rope. Alright, I think I have what I need to repair the tool. Or maybe even make something better.
You could use this workbench.
Okay, with the pullcaster, an improved version of Delver's prototype tool that can latch onto and pull objects. Also enables grappling to specific points.
There. Pull caster. Now to test it on the debris.
The pullcaster is a versatile tool that allows you to manipulate objects in the environment that have a graded pattern.
Better than I thought. Well, it doesn't look like there's an easy way out of here. I should scan the area. We have to find a way to keep going.
Huh. What's this thing for? Whoa.
Good morning. I'm Oswald Dalgard, and it is my pleasure to introduce you to Far Zenith. Forget what you think you know about us. Our truth is simple. We say reach for the stars, even if you have to cross 8.6 light years of space to get there. Please proceed into the auditorium, where we'll unveil our plans.
The pulse didn't turn up much. I
Wonder
better
what's
scan.
in this auditorium.
Guess we'll find out.
Okay, not to worry. Use your focus to learn more about your surroundings and pull that. Grab it with the pullcaster.
Sorry, had to go deal with something. You were talking about something before I left.
Any luck?
Not yet. But scanning the area with my focus activated might show me something. Oh, I might be able to get up there.
I was trying to use the grapple.
I think I'm doing this right. That's not working.
Oh, okay, wait. Jump and tap X to... Okay, it's completely different.
Wow, that worked.
That pullcaster's useful. Too bad there's only one.
Don't worry, I'll find you another way up.
Oh, damn it. Had to run and jump.
Okay, I gotta drop the ladder for Varl. There you go, Varl.
Thanks.
Humans, Homo sapiens, us. We have always pushed the boundary as explorers, pioneers, trailblazers. And now Far Zenith is taking the next leap into the future. That's why we're proud to have resurrected the Odyssey. When our government's abandoned in orbit, Far Zenith will actualize in less than a decade. But that's only the beginning. When the ship is complete, we will send the Odyssey and her crew where no one's gone before. The Sirius system. There, we'll create humanity's first off-world colony. The Odyssey may take 300
Like,
years.
why if they managed to do that?
But when we look up at the night sky, we'll know they're on their way. And in the words of our founder, the late Peter Chimbumbe, the truest form of immortality is...
Data corrupt. Playback stopped.
The old ones could fly through the sky? Between the stars?
Well, yes, sort of. That ship, the Odyssey, it never made it to the other star.
Okay.
Something went wrong, and it blew up. Is that why Elizabeth gave them a backup of Gaia? For their colony?
Error. Public presentation file corrupted. Member recruitment file available. Do you wish to reactivate?
Yeah, reactivate. Let's see what else they had to say.
We all know the projections. Economic instability, new biocontagions, rampant AIs. How long before another catastrophe creates unacceptable risk for the world's elite? We here at Far Zenith believe, escape the inevitable. And so we reach for the stars. Now you've seen what we're building here. Infrastructure to support the Odyssey's construction. A state-of-the-art data center to facilitate rapid technological advancements. And you've seen how we're managing public perception. So invest and join us. Claim your berth on the Odyssey. Preserve your way of life beyond the concerns of Earth.
Well, they were right about the world ending. I just didn't know how. Yet.
So everything they said back there about the next step for humanity, it was all a lie. These people only cared about saving their own skin.
Yeah, well, didn't work out for them in the end. That Oswald guy mentioned a data center. There. The backup. It should be stored in there.
Won't be able to swim across.
I guess we'll have to find a way around. Come on.
The wilds have really grown over this place. Show off.
My focus might be able to help here. Deeper into the creepy ruin we go.
What is that?
Oh my god, that's this leader thing? Oh,
Keep your guard up.
we're gonna fight that thing this quick. Well, I guess that's what I get for asking the game to go fast, like to go faster into fight.
Don't want those things to call in some friends from underground. You take the left one. I'll deal with the one on the right.
Okay. Moving off.
I need to sneak up on it to take it out with my spear. Can't let it see me. I should scan it first. Check its patrol path.
In position.
Okay, there's its patrol path. Gotta get closer and stay out of sight. Gotcha.
Mine's down too.
Hey Barker, where can I claim my pre-order bonus? I haven't played that long, so maybe I'm just being impatient, but I don't see. Oh, I'm starting and I still haven't checked the, let's see, the outfits. No, I imagine you have to get like to the first town where you can claim them from a merchant. We're gonna see in probably a few minutes. Okay, so
More of those machines ahead.
Nothing I can't handle.
oh, more of those things. It keeps scanning. Oh crap, nope.
Got 'em all. I've been meaning to mention, I noticed you have a new look these days.
Yeah, I know. Didn't have a lot of time to shave when I was trying to catch up to you. Don't worry, it's not permanent.
Good.
Sorry my whiskers offend you, anointed.
Looks like this little guy got caught up in the blight. Couldn't escape.
I hope it didn't suffer long.
Where to now? Okay, this way.
The Osram must have used explosives against the machines.
They managed to get a couple.
Looks like there was a barricade here. The machines must have broken through.
Careful, traps ahead.
Huh. Might be able to disarm them. There. Managed to salvage some supplies.
And
Dismantled
not blow
it.
yourself up.
And got more supplies. Looks like another camp.
While we're here, maybe we can make some traps of our own. Come in handy.
Well, trophy for destroying this, probably.
Head down.
Okay, to craft a blast trap, hold down.
I don't have the right supplies to craft a trap. But it looks like the Osram shot off some machine parts. I might be able to scrounge up enough materials from them. I can use this. Okay. Should have what I need to craft a trap. There. Explosive trap made.
If anything walks into one of those, it won't know what hit it. Over here, Aloy. I think I see a way up.
Machine's ahead.
Don't think they spotted us.
I better scan them.
We're clear.
Let's keep going then. their secrets, but every place is different.
Okay, this way.
Let's hope it doesn't come this way.
Get there.
That's a big storm picking up out there.
Yeah. And they're getting stronger. And more frequent.
So the storms, the blighted lands, the rivers and lakes choked with algae. You were born to fix all that?
Yeah. But I can only do it if I find that backup. I think we're winding our way around to the data center. We'll need to cut through that big building on the right out there. Hey, Varl. There's data here. You scan it with your focus.
High Council Executive Summary. Negotiations with representatives from Zero Dawn have concluded, and I am exceptionally pleased that we have arrived at a mutually profitable agreement. It shows that sugar usually goes down better than salt, in contrast to the less tactful recommendations of certain of our more reactionary members. In short, Farsigned will provide a copy of the prototype Homer archive, 500 ectogenic chambers to be retrieved from our storage at our NINMA facility, supplementary ectogenesis research report. In exchange, Farsigned will receive a copy of the alpha build of the Apollo database in the week prior into the Odyssey's launch. By our estimates of Zero Dawn's timeline, by then it should be a near complete repository of human knowledge. That's the one that this guy deleted. It should be noted that Dr. Sobek was very reluctant to agree to this, but I drew a line in the sand, making it clear that this was a non-negotiable term. As our faithful media representative, I will continue to run all public communications with Dr. Sobek's team while, and that's corrupted.
This data mentions the tech that Farsigned traded with Zero Dawn. It doesn't explain how they got a backup.
I'll keep an eye out for more data. Let's see. Huh. A lot of glyphs. I'll tuck this away to study later.
Looks like we've got to climb up. Well, it is 1,000 years old. Looks like some kind of meeting room. That door on the other side's locked.
There's another one of those glowing things by the table.
Onzu.
The Zero Dawn terraforming system, the brainchild of Dr. Elizabeth Sobek. Empowered by 9 subordinate functions, Gaia, the core of the system, is capable of advanced planetary engineering, an obvious advantage to our space colonization efforts. Operation Phase 1 Establish an asset within Project Zero Dawn. Status complete. Phase 2. The asset will secretly beamcast a complete copy of Gaia and her subordinate functions to this facility's data center. If all goes well, Zero Dawn staff will remain completely unaware of the transmission. Risks. Discovery of this operation could result in Zero Dawn withholding the already negotiated Apollo database. Special care must be taken not to alert Travis Tate, the expert hacker in charge of Hades Protocol.
That's probably the one that activated Hades.
Caution must be exercised in regards to Dr. Sobek herself. As one of the world's preeminent technologists, she may have instituted unforeseen security measures. A complete assessment is attached. This concludes the executive summary.
I thought Elizabeth sent the backup here, but she didn't. Far Zenith stole Gaia.
Aloy, why does that woman look like you?
It's okay, Pearl. We look alike because we're the exact same. Genetically identical.
But she was one of the old ones. How can you be her?
Because I wasn't born. I was made. By a machine. It's why I'm motherless, why I was cast out as an infant.
I don't understand. What kind of machine can make a person?
Remember when I said the backup is like a set of instructions? It's more than that. It's called Gaia. And for a long time, she cared for the world until she had to destroy herself. So she made me to bring her back. I'm the only one who can. And this place is my last hope.
You once said the goddess spoke to you when you went into All Mother Mountain. Was that this Gaia?
Yes, but she's not the goddess, Laurel. There isn't one.
How can you be sure? It sounds like she anointed you with a sacred task.
I've had a lot of time to figure this out. And you will too, with the focus. But for now, the report said they were going to store the stolen copy of Gaia in the data center. So that's where we have to go. Okay?
Huh. Look at that. Aloy, over here. I found something you could use.
The weapon. Thanks, Varl. We should keep moving.
After you.
Blastlings launch bombs that affect large areas. This weapon fires frost bombs. Use them against enemies to build up the brittle state. While in the brittle state, enemies are more vulnerable to impact damage.
Down here. I think we're almost back outside.
Good.
Oh no.
Machine.
It's heading in the same direction we're going. Great.
That thing is scary as hell. Oh crap, I didn't see this guy.
I can do more damage to it while it's brittle. I'm gonna switch to my bow. Gotcha!
Machine could Couldn't take the cold.
All the awesome Delvers. And a lot of acid. That big machine must have attacked as they tried to escape.
They didn't stand a chance. So, you said this backup is the last hope.
All those places I've been these last few months, there were supposed to be more backups. But 1,000 years ago, a guy named Ted Pharaoh purged them all.
Was he part of Far Zenith too?
No. He was worse.
Oh, we have to go on the way to on the same way. This snake one. Oh, okay, it's that way. Okay, this way. They don't tell you that much, Explorer mode.
More awesome. Machines tore right through them.
But I think it's very similar to what was in the first game. I wonder what the guided would have you like more dots or something to where you have to go.
We can tag them in the focus to keep track of them.
There's a ladder in the back.
Oh no, there's another guy here.
Okay, now how to get out of here?
Machine ripped right through the wall.
What's in here? So tell me something. Sona was really okay with you not going back to the Sacred Lands?
As the Nora war chief, she understood why I was obligated to follow you. But as my mother, she wasn't pleased.
Is she ever pleased? I don't think I've seen her smile.
Me neither.
Big snake, and there's more than one. Oh my god. Please don't tell me we have to go there.
Slaughtered all those Oseram, we'll never get through to the data center.
There's no way to slip past them. They're too tough to fight head on.
We could find a settlement. Convince some hunters to help us.
That would take weeks, and we don't have that kind of time. Maybe all we need is that shuttle to fall.
That thing? How?
I'll figure it out. Just wait here.
Aloy.
Trust me.
And there she goes.
Just need to get over to the shuttle. If I can make it to that tower, I should be able to find a way across to the shuttle.
Self-killed 10 machines. First trophy. Oh, there's another one.
There. That ladder can get me up to the tower. Okay, there's a rail up there. I think I can reach it if I launch myself off that grapple point.
Wait, what? Jump and tap X to attach to grapple points, then tap circle before reaching to launch in the air.
Got it.
Nice. I think we're still gonna have to fight one of the snakes, I guess. Maybe we end up killing two and we have to fight one.
Well, that sounds good. Storm's getting bad. So, there were 3 giant machines killing Osram and leaving acid everywhere. Great. Easy. That was close. One rickety tower down. On to the next. I won't be able to make that jump. There is a cable here. Maybe I can manage the other. Well, more to go but up. This place is barely holding together.
Okay, we made it.
Looks like there are massive clamps holding the shuttle in place. I'll bet there's a control console nearby. If I can release the
Some
clamps,
guys over
the
here.
shuttle should fall right into the basin. Great. More machines in my way.
Still one more guy. Where is? Oh, oh, oh.
This place to myself now. control console might be in there. Okay. Time to crush those machines down below.
How is it that some of this stuff still works?
The shuttle's caught up in those cables. I'm gonna have to climb the tower to find a way to disconnect them. Know how to get up the tower. Scanning with my focus could help here. To the shuttle to detach the cables.
Anything else? I know.
Okay, that creaking doesn't sound good. I'm gonna have to detach those cables quick. This should be the right spot. There. That connector's holding the cables together. It should break if I shoot it. One down. I just need to climb higher and detach the second set of cables. Scaling an ancient, rickety tower with killer machines waiting down below. Maybe Rob was right. No turning back now.
Oh, there's a box on the other side. Have to go there. Wait. Oh, okay, I think I got it. Isn't that the same place I was?
Almost there.
Okay, no, it's this way.
There's the other connector.
Okay, got two, but there's still one alive.
This the hard way. I need to take this thing down to get to the data center. I should scan for weak spots. Okay, where's that weak spot?
Big versus. Okay, that's it. Peanut. Uh-oh.
Damn it, it broke free! I gotta take this thing down fast! Trap maybe? Frost ammo? Oh, my focus might find something I can use around here.
Wait, I don't have any more stuff to craft these grenades. Crap.
It's dead. Finally.
Okay, there we go. First leader
Data center
find.
should be straight ahead. I guess Farl's gonna have to find another way there.
Nice. Have in mind for when we find another one. Okay, where to go now?
Once I get the backup, I can reboot Gaia. Fix the system, heal the blight. Restore Elizabeth's dream. But is it still there? I'm close. I have to be. Please be here.
For the stars.
It's here.
Gaia version 6.9. Initializing.
This?
Hello.
Hi. Elizabeth? Travestate.
Now, what's this we got here? A Farzan's conspiracy to steal a copy of Gaia? And her subordinate functions? Naughty, naughty. You want me to handle this, Liz? Blasphemers! Brood of vipers! With a mighty hand I smite and pour troubles upon you!
No. Thou shalt not steal. Advanced forming system.
You stole, you losers. But it's the mother of all logic bombs. So good luck repairing your data. And next time you start thinking you can outsmart a Tate, remember my salute.
Aloy? The goddess.
There is no goddess. I told you that already. That's not Gaia. It's not what I'm looking for. It's nothing but a fake.
This was all for nothing?
I got it.
Varl, I'm sorry.
You have a sharp bite sometimes, you know? But it was pretty amazing to see you fly off that tower and blow up the entire basin.
The thing is, there's going to be more of that. I'm out of leads, Varl. But I have to keep searching. And fast. And whatever risks I have to take, I will. And it doesn't make sense to have someone with me. Someone who might get hurt. This is on me, Varl. Nobody else.
Hold on.
He handled himself.
Before,
He handled himself
in Meridian,
pretty
you
good
said there
back
was
there.
a man who helped you. Silence. You said you used to talk to him a lot about things you discovered from the old world, things no one else understands. And he gave you the lance you used to defeat Hades.
He's gone, Varl. I haven't heard from him since the battle against Hades.
Sure, but Spy Master Murad back in Meridian, he's good at finding people, isn't he?
Varl,
Come on, it might work. Plus, you'll get to see some friendly faces again.
Okay. I guess it's worth a shot.
We've got a long walk ahead.
Actually, I've got a better idea.
You interlude the point of the lance, so we're back into Meridian. Nothing, no leads.
Son, it's true. She's come back.
Bless us. The savior of Meridian has returned.
You earned this welcome. You saved them.
Not yet.
In the name of the Sun King of Vard, a royal welcome for the champion.
Make way.
Murad, Aloy has an urgent matter to discuss.
Dashane, that makes two of us. I've sent forth hunters for weeks. To Sunfall all the way to the Sacred Land, searching for you. Something happened at the Spire. Come. I'll show you. Watch your step. You saved us all, to be sure, but we're still cleaning up the mess. It happened right after the solstice. We were able to explain it away, thank the sun. Otherwise, might have caused...
There hasn't been that much from the ending in the part.
One night, for less than half a minute, it glowed an angry red. From Meridian, it looked like a trick of the light. But those who were closer, atop the light, said it could not have been a reflection. Much to my dismay.
Oh, that's when Silence got Hades.
We left everything just as it was.
What do you think happened?
I don't know. The Spire's supposed to send out signals, messages, for the terraforming system.
But Hades tried to use it to wake up ancient war machines.
I was sure I got the connection to that thing. Wait here while I check it out.
Let us know what you find.
I've got a bad feeling about this. I could pull this thing out of the... What? Transmission.
Oh, so that's why Silence gave you his lance. It's like his spear. Because that was gonna transmit Hades to him.
No, he wouldn't. He couldn't. Something was transmitted from the top of the spire. I guess I have to find a way up there. Maybe I can jump to that ledge behind me. to the spire. Should be able to get up there now. I thought Silence was helping me when he gave me slants. But it looks like he tricked me. It transmitted something through the spire. Did he save Hades? Why would he do that? Well, if I can figure out where he sent it, I can track him down. Hopefully the transmission node at the top will tell me. Well, doesn't look like I can keep climbing this way. Looks like this panel's ajar. Can I go up through the inside? An elevator? Let's see.
Access lift activated.
Lucky day.
Engaging maintenance configuration.
The whole thing is opening up. Wonder what the Carja will make of this.
The answer was right there.
There's the note. Somewhere to the far west. Bastard.
Well, Aloy, I see you finally figured it out. To be honest, I'm surprised it took you so long to discover my ruse.
You rigged the lands to steal Hades. How could you be so reckless?
Reckless? You're the one who tried to purge Hades before its precious knowledge could be extracted. The mysterious signal that woke it, for example. Or why to obtain one of those Gaia backups you've been having such a hard time finding.
If you knew, why didn't you just tell me?
I've been having problems of my own these past 6 months, Aloy. The difference is, I've made progress. So once your anger at my entirely necessary deception has faded, why don't you come out here and find me in the Forbidden West and learn all that I've discovered?
Oh, I'll come find you, alright.
Yes. Well, and the coordinates should make it simple enough. Even for you.
There's no other choice. Better let Varl and Murad know what I found. Is that a statue of me? That's
Oh.
new. I guess I should be flattered by the statue. It feels wrong.
Something else this way.
Especially when my job's only half done. Honoring those who fell in the Battle of the Elite. Lots of brave people defended this place from Hades.
You went inside it, and it transformed, almost like the day of the battle.
I can only be grateful that it's a stormy day. Few will have seen the tower change from Meridian. What did you discover?
Hades. The danger didn't end here. It went into the Forbidden West. And I have to follow.
I see. That can be difficult. The West is called Forbidden for a reason. A tribe of ferocious warriors controls much of it, the Tanakh, and they allow no trespassers past its border. That said, under the Sun King of Ard, a fragile peace has been negotiated, and indeed, the next embassy will take place in a day or two on the edge of the frontier. Were you to attend the gathering under his auspices, the Tanakh might grant right of passage, instead of hunting you and attacking on sight.
Great, just what I need. More killers.
The Sun King.
Aloy, it's good to see you. You left in such haste. We never had a chance to properly thank you.
Can we show the champion the spear now? Please?
Itamin, quiet.
It's true. We bear gifts. Decorum usually calls for a ceremony of offering at the palace, but I thought you would prefer a less formal occasion. Bring them, please.
Avad, this is all very kind, but Who's it? Vanasha.
Quick. Better hand them over before she runs off again.
Really? Must you?
I don't remember them.
Try it on.
It's beautiful.
On behalf of all the citizens of the Sundom, may these tokens remind you of our eternal gratitude.
Perhaps you'd like to spend more time with your friends. Come speak to me when you're ready to depart.
To learn more about characters from the past, navigate to character bios section in your notebook. Information on the machines. Most loyal captain of the Shadow Carja. Vanessa met Aloy while she was working undercover behind enemy lines in Sunfall. I think this side quest I didn't do when I was playing last weekend. I like to remind the story and all that. Here. The Slayer Fang. Whoa, there's a lot more machines than in the original game.
Override to my new.
Go grab a lot of tutorial stuff. Still can't see the. We can see the pre-order stuff now.
Spear. Should be a workbench around here I can use.
Modified spear.
The sculptor wanted something even bigger, twice the size, covered in gold and jewels. I was quite certain you wouldn't appreciate that.
You were right. I'm sorry, Avad. It's good to see you, but I can't stay long.
I see. I'd hoped you'd remain in the city for a time. Perhaps at the palace.
Meridian's still in danger. But it's bigger than that. To put things right, I have to go west. To Nox territory.
By the sun, that's a Noct? Well, perhaps Murad already told you, but after years of hostility, we've negotiated a truce in hopes of a lasting peace. Another embassy will be held in just a day or two.
When you say years of hostility, I assume you mean the Red Raids?
Ah, yes. My favorite subject.
I wouldn't ask if I didn't need to know.
As you know, my father raided all the border tribes. The Asuram, Banuk, and Nora suffered greatly, resisting as best they could. But none fought back like the Tenakth. They rose up and assaulted our western front at Barren Light, sweeping us from their lands. Getting them to talk to us again after that was tricky.
How did you get the Tenakth to talk again after the war?
The same way I got you to talk. By giving gifts.
The Tenakth like tiaras?
More like medals, spices, and relics looted during the fighting. We've met with them on several occasions, and the gifts seem to have eased the tension.
That's it. We just carry gifts and
the best sign
might help
so
us.
far that the Tenakth want lasting peace.
What makes this coming embassy so special?
Well, just like today, it is special because of the guest. Our delegation will meet with the Tenakth just outside Barren Light. We'll give them treasure, and they'll return a prisoner. Fashav, one of our finest soldiers.
Soldier? Don't you mean raider?
No, not in this case. Fashav is my cousin, nothing like Helis and his ilk. He joined the Western expedition with the hopes of reining in certain excesses. But he was captured during a heroic defense of our forward base at Cinnabar Sands, and has been held ever since.
Your cousin, Fashav. How long has he been a Tenakth captive?
5 years. Tenakth emissaries swear he is well, but I wonder. That tribe is renowned for its brutality. How did he survive?
This is one of the things that I like from this game now, like the change in the camera when you're talking. I mean, it was one of the things that people praise in the reviews. Like how the camera is wider this time so that they can use gestures when they're talking to you and don't look as robotic.
Any happiness he has, he owes to you. He's turning into a fine young man, which he'll need to be if he's to inherit the crown.
Wouldn't the crown go to a son of yours first?
Yes, well, I'd have to get married for that to happen. Murad keeps throwing noble matches at me, but I find I'm always trying to make them into someone they're not. At any rate, I never aspired to the throne, and I don't wish to sit there forever. When Edaman comes of age, I hope to step aside. Free of the crown. I might finally be able to travel the world. Who knows? Perhaps even accompany you on one of your adventures.
You make it sound easy. I need to get going.
One moment, Aloy. There's something I must ask you. Since you left, I've thought of little else.
This isn't really the time.
But it has to be. The way you left before, there's no way to know when I'll see you again. I'm not trying to stop you, or hold you back. But I need to know, when your mission is over, will you return to Meridian and stay? Long enough for us to spend time, to get to know each other properly, perhaps.
Flashpoints offer moments of emotional choice. How Aloy expresses her personality is up to you. Choose the feast and she will confront the challenge directly. Brain and she will use insight to find a clever, less obvious approach. Or heart and she will express compassion or give voice to her deepest convictions. Are you kidding? No, it's not the time. It's a nice thought. Oh, with the...
Avad, the situation calls for a higher perspective. The threat I'm facing endangers not just Meridian, but a lot of other places too. A lot of innocent people. What happens between us, it's not important. At least, not yet.
You're right. I'm acting like a fool. It's supposed to be the king who calls for a higher perspective. Please accept my apology. And my wishes for your success. Goodbye, Aloy. As always, our hopes ride with you.
Dowager Queen Nasadi.
Blessed champion. Itamen, what do you say?
My humblest thanks to you, great champion, for delivering my mother and me from Sunfall, and for defending our holy city against the forces of Shadow.
Oh, nice kid. I don't remember having freeing you for that, but that's nice.
And you're welcome.
Champion, will you teach me how to shoot like a real machine hunter?
Itamen.
I have to go on an important mission, Prince.
To save the world?
Something like that. But when I come back, I could give you a few tips. It would be an honor.
We owe you our lives, champion, and we will not forget. May the sun light your way.
Watch out for Thunderjaws, champion.
Definitely looking for those things. I like that they also marked the conversation, the important conversation.
That's part of the death.
For the important stuff that you need.
This machine was the last line of defense for Hades. It dragged the orb up here and then nearly killed me, but it's just a piece of scrap now.
Okay, gotta buy the spear with the workbench.
Machine carcasses.
I remember the original game had a trophy for destroying all the target practice.
We were almost overrun by the machines Hades controlled. But we pushed through. There, the workbench. Uthid, Fanasha, thanks for being here.
Wouldn't miss it, even if you did leave us hanging after the big battle.
Vanasha, stop. She's here now, isn't she?
For the moment. But I see that look on her face. She's got business to attend to, and it isn't in Meridian.
You know, I didn't vanish before because I wanted to. I had...
No, Huntress. Please. You don't have to justify yourself to us. You saved our butts. If you've got to go, go. With our blessing.
Always.
You both look like you're doing well.
Mr. Shiny Pants here is now the Sun King's senior military advisor. That means people actually have to listen to him talk? May the sun bless their sorry souls.
At least I say something of substance every once in a while.
What was that? I just fell asleep while you were talking.
And how about you, Vanasha?
I've been looking after Nasadi and Edaman. 2 parts bodyguard, 1 part...
Bad influence.
Huh. I was gonna say nanny, but I like your version better.
I never pictured you as a nanny. Edaman must be special.
Hold on now. I'm not entirely domesticated. Nasadi was the Mad Sun King's wife. She has enemies. I've had to foil a plot or 2.
Right. You can try to hide it, but inside, you're as soft as a silk pillow.
Oh, you have no idea.
Huh? Oh dear.
We were talking about Edaman?
Yeah. Okay, I admit it. Edaman's cute. He's fun. And he looks up to me. I like him. Except when he forgets to wash his hands after hooking worms in that muddy garden behind a solarium. Blech.
It's been months since I was in Sunfall. What's become of the Shadow Karja?
After you wiped out the eclipse, there were hardly any priests or officers left to terrorize the little people.
Avad offered amnesty to all who were forced to serve the Shadow, so the commoners cleaned out the citadel and handed it back to him. The Sundom was unified.
Avad wanted Uther to take command of the garrison there, but Captain Cuddly here refused. Rumor has it that he wanted to stay close to me here in Meridian.
That's nonsense, of course.
Well, I know. You're out. Go! Away with you.
Always an honor, champion.
Always a pleasure. But please, little huntress, come back someday and tell us about your adventures. If I can't get in trouble, at least I can hear about yours.
Hey Luis, I just got the collector's version with the digital game, but it's not letting me redeem the code to download the game. Also, it's the PlayStation Store is sending you an error message when you try to redeem it. Gear upgrade. Soulmaster override module and a new module to enable the build-up and release of kinetic energy in combat. So hopefully I fix that. It's weird that it's having issues with the redemption for the pre-order stuff.
Okay.
Or the Lux armors.
Plus, something new. To store up and release energy. Resonator. Should help in a fight.
Yeah, I have to return to these guys, but can I go explore the...
Wouldn't you like to know?
Be a merchant or something to access the pre-order stuff? As it's not... I think if it's not something like a temporal issue with the PlayStation Store, maybe you can like contact your the retailer and they probably give you another code. Or you can also contact like PlayStation Store and say that you cannot claim the... Hopefully it's something that they can fix and like a temporal issue. Do you got the collector? How is the statue then?
Ignoring me again?
Gotta keep going, sorry.
That was a really cool statue. I saw some pictures of it on Twitter. Looks really cool. In this side.
Yeah, you. Yeah. Not working.
That too is awesome. That's nice.
Ah, finally.
Do not go this way. Oh, there. Oh, there's. I think there's no merchant here yet. Yeah, let's move the story forward. I think that it also had like, I think it was like the statue and it had another like the strike piece. Stay longer, time to go. Just a quick look in case I missed anything. Yes, there's nothing else because they would mark everything with the... Yeah, there's nothing else to check, so let's move.
Are you ready to go? Or do you need a little more time?
Go.
I better get going. And if I'm headed west, it sounds like I'll need rite of passage from the Tenakth, as you said. Where exactly is this embassy going to be held?
Past the Daunt, the canyon that marks the western border of the Sundom. You'll find the fortress of Barren Light at its farthest edge. The embassy will take place just beyond its gates. It's a long march, a fortnight on foot.
A couple of days hard riding should get us there.
Actually, it might be better to rest here tonight. Head out in the morning.
Of course. I'll arrange it.
Wait, she did that to leave alone.
Am I the one to hold this crown of ash and soul? Their kindness calls to me. I have to block it out. My voice has grown so somber. These words don't
Finally beat the prologue 2 hours in.
the iron won't subside. No matter what I try. My raindrops in the flood, in this emptiness, in the storm. If I falter, if I fall, the wave inside my soul carries all I know. Who can take my hand in the flood?
Oh, Cardia Coliseum, they control that now. Oh man, the music's so good. This and the main theme is...
Through darkness unknown, my heart with silence burns. Through solemnness and bone, the edge beyond the shore, this weight of root and rot. I long to reach the other, to find the path.
Every environment looks so good. And there we go. Ryzen Forbidden West.
Sparks to steel. Never seen anyone use one of those to get around.
Is that how I get to Barren Light?
Yes, I mean usually, but not today. Not yet.
And why is that?
Well, the Daunt. The whole valley. It's infested with machines.
Great.
I can handle machines.
Oh, I'm sure you can, but I'm under strict orders not to operate until the whistle down at Chain Scrape sounds the all clear.
Look, I didn't come all this way just to stand around and wait. I'll crank that car down myself if I have to.
Well, but then who would crank it back up? Fine, fine. Though, should anyone ask, it might be best to say you forced me.
Reach the Daunt.
Smoke, but not a lot of activity.
Well, that's the trophy that they're using to.
As for the quiet, well,
for everyone that unlocks it, they're gonna plant some trees or something like that. Which is kind of.
What sort of machines are causing the trouble?
It's kind of like being. I don't know how, like, people are not taking it well because it seems like a marketing stunt, but if you check their SIE blog, they're doing a couple more things besides like just planting trees for everyone that unlocks the trophy.
Boss of Chain Scrape. He is self-appointed. Work stoppage was his idea.
Yeah, well, I'm just passing through. Got an embassy to attend.
You should have said. That ain't gonna happen no time soon.
What are you talking about?
Hear that? That's your answer.
Who is that?
Karja's son priest. Cranked him down yesterday, about an hour before the machine trouble started. He's a very important man, or so he says. That embassy at Barren Light, he's the one supposed to run it.
Great.
If you don't do as I say immediately, the Sun King himself shall hear of your insolence. Thanks to you, I was forced to spend the night shivering in the tent. Exposed to attack, I might have died. Oh, me you refuse to transport, but not this... what? This Nora girl? This savage? Besides, scallywag.
Wadis. That's Aloy.
Studious Wadis.
Aloy, you know, savior of Meridian.
Really? Well, that lessens the insult, I suppose.
I came here for the embassy at Barren Light. Way I hear it, so did you.
Well, not with the valley infested. And so did Ahriman, proclaim the Sun Priests most precious and worthy of safekeeping. See Scripture. I shall head to Barren Light when the captain of the Vanguard tells me the way is clear, and not a moment sooner.
Fine. Captain's a friend of mine, you know? Where is Erend? Wouldn't mind speaking to someone a little more action, a little less scroll.
Wadis.
Studious Wadis.
Studious Wadis sent Aaron and another Vanguard out at daybreak to clear the way.
And so at daybreak...
Hey! Down the valley then?
Yeah, said they checked the ruins on the left bank for tracks. Take it from there.
Okay. I hear there's a work stoppage. Any way to upgrade my gear?
I'll bet the smith and chain scrape would let you use his workbench.
Okay, I guess that's where we get all the
Bristlebacks,
stuff from
you might
the
want to craft some acid arrows. Hitting their canisters with those will take them down quick.
Thanks.
on the pre-order and the Lux edition.
Hey. Where do you think you're going?
What? To the top of the ridge. To wait in safety.
Sorry. Operator's under strict orders. No passengers till the whistle blows, right?
That's right. Best start cranking.
Why? Why?
Jorf, would you kindly escort Studious to Chain Scrape and wait for me there?
You got it.
I will find Erend, and I will help clear a path. But after that, no more excuses. Barren Light. Embassy.
If such be the will of the sun.
It will be. Trust me.
Parents' last
I gotta find
location.
But it might
Let's
be good
look
to hit
for
Chain
our...
Scrape first and upgrade my bow.
Okay, so swiping shows the full HUD. Nice. And you have free fast travel now. Okay, first we have to get there. Come on.
Must be
Right,
Chain
so
Scrape.
look at the water.
Drew said I could get my bow upgraded in there.
Oh my god.
I'll be able to tinker with my other gear too.
Now, a game that makes it look water way different. It's a game done with this same engine, and that's Death Stranding. Like crossing a river, it's a whole experience.
Outlander approaching. Is that the savior? Wanna come in, savior?
Real good, yeah. Like that, and I was, and it's looked really good even in PS4 and PS5 as well. I was looking at the comparison videos and.
Jorv's orders.
Good enough for me.
By the forge.
Petra?
Aloy, what are you doing here? About time there was something worth looking at in this dump.
It's nice to see you too.
And not a moment too soon. Come on. Damn brewery's the only thing I can count on in this place.
I don't remember
Yeah,
Petra.
Machines, work stoppage.
Maybe I should have
latest
replayed the
Chain
main
Scrape's
game
always
and a few side quests for the weekend.
And right there is the biggest tool of all.
Our land, not our problem. The bristlebacks are everybody's problem.
Roland?
You've heard of him.
Yeah.
But he's a story best told over a cold beer.
Petra. I'm just passing through. I'm headed west.
Oh.
There's an embassy at Barren Light I need to make happen, and then keep moving.
Ah, of course. Bigger gears to grind. Well, Flamehair, good to see you. You've got to move on.
Petra.
But if you want a cold beer and a few laughs with an old friend, come find me at the brewery. Your choice.
Well, this old one guy sounds like trouble. Maybe Petra could use some support. But first things first, I need to find that workbench and upgrade my bow.
Workbench.
Workbench is free if you need to take.
Upgrades. Arrows, and I guess we can go for another one, but let's look. Have one wire. Go for another upgrade here. Wait. Have to hunt for that. The gear. An ammo that deals AC damage is now available in your inventory. Use your focus to scan enemies and see if they are weak to acid. Hitting enemies with acid will build up to the corroding state. Once in this state, an enemy armor takes damage over time and has reduced damage resistance. Put acid canister with acid arrows to detonate them and trigger a large elemental explosion.
This should be useful. Now I just need to find... Shop looks closed.
Yep.
Can I still use the workbench?
I ain't gonna stop.
Oh well, I used it already. Didn't ask for permission even.
I'd buy you a drink, but I'm not exactly made of paper, One hammer isn't gonna kill you. All I know is
This is your stash. It can be found in every settlement as well as many other locations throughout the world. When you gather items beyond your carrying capacity, excess items will be sent to your stash. From here you can retrieve items individually or restock all your resources by holding square. By upgrading your pouches at the workbench, you can increase your carrying capacity. Okay, this is new. And what do we stash? The stuff that we on the first mission. There's the there's the strike piece from the deluxe edition. We still don't. Okay, I have to take strike piece. Here we have the outfits. Raja Behemoth Elite. And Nora Thunder Elite. And this is the pre-order one, the Nora Legacy. You just have to get to the stash and you can claim all the extra items. Now I think I upgraded the other outfit and probably should have picked this up and upgraded these ones instead. Concentration regen, potent medicine, melee damage, power attack, and critical strike. So this is for melee, and this one is for low health defense. Silent strike heal. Recover health when using a silent strike. Approach an enemy. Okay. Then medicinal berries provide more healing and heal you faster. And you can carry more of them. What about the others? Low health range. Range attacks deal more damage when you are dangerously wounded. Gain a chance to survive a killing blow when in the critical health state below 25% health. Ability has a delay before it can repeat. Resist more damage when in the critical health state below 25% health. This one has more resistance, and this one deal more damage with light and heavy attacks. Charge the power attack and release to strike. Stun or knock down an enemy, then approach and tap to execute a critical strike. Okay, so I think we're gonna go with the Karja Behemoth then. Great. I also have some skill points. Skill points. You have earned your first skill points. Skill points are gained by leveling up, and okay, so this is new, and I think this one some people liked it and some didn't, because like they said that there's a lot of stuff that you don't get to use all of them. But I think it's nice that you can focus on what you like, or however you like to play the most. I like to do a lot of stealth. I guess I'll go for Infiltrator then. Silent Strike Plus. Silent Strike deals more damage. Deal more damage with... It's a passive boost and can be recognized by its circular shape. Skills in this category provide a constant increase to your basic capabilities. Learning passive boosts multiple times increase their benefits. Outfits and weaves can also improve their effects. I need to earn 3 connected skill to earn the Valor Surge. This is a Valor Surge. Learn all 3 connected skills to automatically unlock it. Equip a Valor Surge to use it. Valor Surges are powerful special abilities that require a build-up of Valor to use. Earn Valor through various actions in combat, like removing components, targeting weak spots, and defeating enemies. Each skill tree offers different Valor Surges that provide unique advantages. Something that I didn't check from this was... Oh, both slots are locked, so...
Wasn't expecting you. Can I help? Anyone see where I put my drink? Anyone? Anyone?
Oh, I can talk to him?
Are you a sight for sore eyes.
Can't talk to him.
How goes it, Hammerhead? Took you long enough.
Look like all the NPCs have their own behavior and their this is really impressive.
Hey, Mildef. I took some of your stew last time I went into the wilds. Kept me going for a week. Felt like I could have put a strider in a sleeper hole.
Enjoy it while it lasts.
Sounds like you're serving up some impressive provisions here.
Not again. You can have the discount too, but you'll have to come back later.
I think you have me confused with someone else.
Oven didn't send you?
No.
Oh, my apologies. It's just that his minions won't stop pestering me. Now I've even worn out my special grill. Since I'm in the midst of a crisis, perhaps you could skip to what it is you wanted?
Some of your food?
Of course.
Once
Are
people.
Alvin's people causing you problems?
Oh, yeah. They constantly demand my best, but the equipment I need to make my signature dishes isn't built for batch cooking. And don't get me started on the Olven discount they feel so entitled to.
And if you refuse?
I make meals, no trouble.
How did you end up in Chainscrape?
Heard about a new and upcoming town at the edge of the frontier. Where there's a town, there's a tavern. I was in need of work. So I got myself out here and started cooking. Some of these people had never tasted proper boars and berries stew before. Anyway, next thing I knew, people kept coming back. Guess they liked my food. Or the ale.
Your last customer mentioned your cooking really kept him going out in the wild. Where I'm headed, I could use some of that.
I would be happy to oblige, especially since you have the decency to ask pleasantly. But my special groove griddle is no more. Without it, I can't cook any of my signature dishes. I hate to think what'll happen when I'm forced to refuse Olven or his goons. Even if I already had the right ingredients, there's nothing I can do. Unless
This stuff with the cooking reminds me to Monster Hunter, and I'm not really that into Monster Hunter, but that's one of the things I remember from him.
pieces of decent wild meat, and I'd say a big
It'd be really
handful of
cool
bitter
if they
leaf
added
sticks.
like a
That'll do.
similar to what Ghost did,
Corrugated
that they
metal
added a
might
multiplayer after that.
until I can have a new one for
Kind of like a multiplayer mode where you can take
Follow the
down
river to the northeast.
teams
Don't
with
worry, I'll
friends,
clean
like
it
in
first.
co-op or something like
You'll
that.
have no issue
That
finding
would be
boars
really
and bitter
cool.
leaf on your way. Assuming you're as much a hunter-gatherer as your clothing suggests.
Thanks, Mildef. I'll keep an eye out.
So that's what gratitude sounds like.
And don't let anyone push you around, okay?
If you say so.
Okay, got our first side quest. I like the side quest, like the quest screen. Aloy looking around. Where's...
Even the savior of Meridian needs a challenge.
Oh, this is the strike mini game.
Come for that beer after all, eh? Here, sit down. Get a pint in her hand. Wasn't expecting you to swing by.
Since when do I do what's expected?
There's that spark. Fire and spit.
Fire and spit.
That's a blast from the bellows. Won't fix the forge, but at least I can forget about my troubles for a while.
Like what?
Take your pick. We got bodies to bury from the bristlebacks, the work stoppage, Olven grating the gears about his concession decree. Hey! Weapons off the table! Don't listen to me. Nothing a cold brew and knocking some heads together can't fix eventually.
So the bristlebacks in the Daunt. Where did they come from?
That's the thing. No one rightly knows. They just showed up one day, rampaging around the valley like they exploded out of a forge. Lost some good people. But I heard talk of some vanguards trying to take them down.
Did they come through here?
Stopped by briefly for supplies. Ulvund was none too pleased. Won't be able to crank it to his advantage once the bristlebacks are gone.
But how could bristlebacks and the Daunt help Ulvund?
2 words. Concession decree. Since no one knows where the bristlebacks came from, Ulvund has taken to blaming the Karja for him. He's hoping to dig up enough old resentments to get a strike going until the concession's signed. This is just his latest attempt. He's been trying to rile up the workers since the day he rolled into town.
And people actually believe him?
Lots of folks suffered at the hands of the Mad King during the Red Raids. Give him half a reason, they'll blame the Karja for anything.
Damn Karja slavers.
I thought you'd be back in Freeheap.
Well, after the big battle at Meridian, I went back, but realized it was running smooth. Didn't need me. Heard about the rebuilding out at Barren Light. Figured they could use another hammer. Been scraping by ever since.
You could always leave.
And go back east? Nah. I ain't one to leave a lit forge. Besides, someone's gotta be a squeaky wheel for the workers around here.
So about Ulvund.
Around here, everything's about Ulvund.
How'd he end up in charge?
He got here early, like a squirrel smelling a fat nut. He knew rebuilding
Is he
Barren Light
from
would need stone and
the
timber.
Frozen Wild
So
stuff?
he jangled purses all over Mainspring, getting investors to front claims on anything in the Daunt that might be worth a damn. Thing is, all the bankers back home know that this is Karja land, and the Sun King can revoke those claims at any time. That's why he's desperate for the magistrate to sign off on a concession decree.
Okay, no, she's from the main game, but I don't remember, and I didn't do the side quest
This
on my latest replay, so
exactly. And how would it help Ulvund?
It's pig diddle, that's what.
A writ that would put all Osram claims in the Daunt under Osram law, even though they're on Karja land. It would mean that any existing ore, stone, and timber claims couldn't be revoked by the Karja. No more risk, no more hesitation for investors back in the claim to pour in the shards and expand their business. And since Ulvund has a stake in all those claims, it would make him richer than a scrapper in a junk heap. Not to mention Chainscrape would become an Osram municipality, so he could buy enough votes to call himself an Elderman. He's a sly old badger, I'll give him that. Figures if he keeps up the pressure, eventually the magistrate will sign.
Well, I have to be going. Thanks for the drink, Petra. I'm glad I stopped by.
Anytime, Flamehair.
I'll check the strike minigame later, the next stream probably. Let's see if we get to Erend. Couple side quests that I can pick up for.
We are on the same side here, Lord. The bristleback. What do you want,
Oh, this is the old
Some
guy.
kind of payment.
My dear magistrate, you think I can be bought? If you want that whistle blown, all you have to do is have your soldiers remove the bristlebacks and sign the concession decree. Face it, what other choice do you have?
Hi.
Savior, what auspicious timing. Might we discuss a matter of importance to the Sundom?
We might. Later.
Very well. I shall be waiting.
So, the savior herself, Walloper of Derval, gutter of youth.
Maybe.
I've heard many tales of your beauty and heroics, my fierce lady warrior. Ulvund Freeholder.
At your service. So, what could have dragged you away from the fine silks and wine of Meridian to this smudge of a settlement? Your saviorly attention must be needed elsewhere.
I'm here for the embassy and...
The embassy? Why, by the forge. Ah. Greater gears for greater matters. Guess that means you'll be moving on.
Once I've dealt with any problems around here that need my saviorly attention.
Ah, the bristlebacks, of course. Got to get rid of them if you want that embassy to take place. Well, let's get to it, hey? And off you go.
Not so fast. You don't seem to have a high opinion of the magistrate?
Well, I refuse to play nice to some fancy-robed parchment pusher when my fellow laborers are being bullied, intimidated, and taken advantage of.
It makes such a difference to see them talk and make gestures.
Nobody handed me anything or dropped opportunity into my lap. Everything I've achieved, I've done on my own.
And where is this hammer now?
The burden of leadership forced me to set it aside. The Carja risk nothing, while demanding that good Osram gamble with their lives out there. Someone had to step up and say no more.
I remember like one of the games that was heavily criticized for like having NPCs that look dead, kind of dead when you were talking to them was Mass Effect Andromeda.
Fair deal? You mean your concession decree?
It's not
It was supposedly patched, but I've never played it. Mass Effect Andromeda.
Laborers of this land who do all the backbreaking work, while only the Carja reap the rewards. All we're asking for is the ability to share in this prosperity for a land worked by the people, for the people.
Right. And just how much would be your share?
Only an amount appropriate to my contributions to
Wait,
this
I think I
community,
played like
of
a trial with EA Play maybe.
If Chain Scrape is on Carja land, shouldn't a Carja be in charge? Who appointed you?
The sensibilities of good Osram folk, of course. You think a Carja can head this whole venture? Ah! The magistrate can barely make the trek from...
I got EA Play to play the
So you have no real authority then?
the Mass Effect collection. Maybe I'm gonna play that at some point after this.
Anyone who has followers has authority. I've been with Chain Scrape from the beginning. I mean, I'm practically its founder, and its honest folk know I'm indispensable.
Yeah, focus on getting the platinums for all of the games because I played the second one on PS3 and the third one, but never got the platinum on either of them. I never played the first one.
I alone saw its potential when it was just a smattering of tents in Barren Light Shadow. I invested in the mine, convinced some friends back home to do the same, and here we are. You could say
But it will be hard to see other games with NPCs just being static and not moving after like all the performance capture that they do for this.
But my main priority, as it was from the beginning, is to look after the well-being of these honest, working Osram.
Where's the whistle?
Right in the middle of town, but with the threat out there, I'm not endangering innocent Osram lives.
I'm going to clear out the bristlebacks. And when I'm done, this valley is going to get moving.
If that's what it takes. Until then, I'll keep looking after the safety of these good folk.
Just be ready to blow the whistle.
Bristleback.
Better see what that Carja magistrate wanted. I bet he's in the tavern.
Maybe finally someone who will outdrink me, huh?
Can I check the shop now?
That's some damn good gear you got. What can I do?
Oh.
Plot?
Oh, there, yes, sir.
I hope Corvin and the others are doing better than I am.
What happened to you?
That damn mine is what happened to me. Won't be the last injury if Ulvin keeps shoving those tongs into those tunnels.
What mine?
Northeast of Chainscrape, where the river ends. I told Corvin we should stop when the first cave-in happened, but Ulvin probably threatened to cut off our pay. Or worse.
How about you slow down and take me through it? You mentioned you were injured in a cave-in.
Yeah, a couple days ago. That's how I hurt this blasted leg. Corvin and the others were opening a new vein while I was checking on an older one. As soon as their blast hit, the tunnel I was in collapsed. Might have dodged it if I wasn't running on barely a spark of sleep. We were pushing too hard and too fast.
And you're afraid Corvin and the others might not be as lucky if it happens again.
Mm-hmm.
Is the other guy in pain or laughing?
How come
One
Ulvin's
guy.
in charge? Don't these mines belong to the Karja?
Try telling Ulvin that. He brought in all the backing to get them open. Might as well own them. Fire and spit. You ask him. He owns us as well.
Who's Corvin?
He's their foreman. And a damn good one. The kind that knows how to deal with management when it gets unreasonable. But Ulvin... his demands go beyond unreasonable. Corvin's been doing his best to appease him. He even blamed himself for my injury when it was Ulvin who ordered the extra shifts.
Sounds like a good guy.
That's why we all put up with the long hours and lousy conditions. But if the whole mine becomes unstable, I'd rather suffer Ulvin's wrath than die buried in rubble.
I could check in on your crew if I'm in the area.
I would appreciate that. Thank you.
Had to go into the tavern.
Savior, over here. Savior, thank you for taking the time. And my condolences that you had to endure Ulvin's bloviating.
I've dealt with worse. It sounds like he's really trying to put you over the barrel.
The idea that the Karja purposely let bristlebacks into the Daunt, it's completely absurd. But the louder and longer he says it, the more support he'll get for his damned concession decree.
How did the bristlebacks get into the Daunt?
No one knows for sure. The first report of them came from west of the quarry. But unless they have wings I don't know about, I don't see how they could have come over the mountains.
No other way in.
The only way I know about is barren light. Look, if you
So
can
how
get to
they
the bottom of this, I can offer
fly
a
now.
considerable bounty in return. Help me shut Ulvin up.
What is this concession decree that Ulvin wants?
He wants the Sundom to designate portions of the Daunt as Oseram holdings. Only the portions, mind you, that produce any value.
Let me guess. Because he stands to profit somehow?
Exactly. With the Daunt under Oseram law, he could secure more investment for their numerous ventures.
He can't get those investments without the concession?
No. Not while there's a chance the Sundom could revoke their access. Hence, why the concession is so important to him. And why blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks, no matter how absurd, works in his favor.
How does blaming the Karja for the bristlebacks help Ulvin get his concession?
Look around. This may be the Sundom, but Chainscrape is all gears and rust and bad ale. Claiming that the Karja loosed the bristlebacks in order to intimidate Oseram laborers into obedience. Well, let's just say no one here has forgotten the atrocities of the Mad Sun King. And with the bristlebacks bringing work in the valley to a halt, Ulvund has plenty of time to pick at barely healed wounds.
And if the Oseram refuse to work, unless the concession is signed, you won't have a choice.
Correct. The reconstruction of Barren Light must continue.
How did you get stuck out here?
I asked for the posting, believe it or not. Overseeing the entire valley on behalf of the Sun King? It was an honor. Is an honor, I mean.
But your job would be a lot easier without someone like Ulvund blasting hot air all the time?
Ulvund's not going anywhere. He's been around longer than I have. Even fancies himself the founder of Chainscrape. Now, I'll find a way to live with him. I have to.
You said the bristlebacks were first spotted west of the quarry?
Yes, according to one terrified laborer, said the ground trembled before they came charging down the hillside. He took off and ran all the way here.
Good place to start looking, then.
If you learn the truth, maybe Ulvund will stop blaming the Karja for every problem under the sun, and maybe then he'll actually focus on rebuilding Barren Light instead.
Okay, let's continue the... Got several side quests. Yeah, well, let's continue now. We have to find Aaron.
Drinks later.
An exit this side.
Stuff for the stash.
That's a nice one. The only thing that I think would be better if you could have part of the stash on your mount, like how it worked on Ghost or The Witcher, I think as well. Avoid that. I guess those are the bristlebacks.
Is that a tripwire? This whole area is rigged with tripwires.
Hey, you! Make it worth your while if you kill these scroungers.
It's always something.
Hold tight. I'll see what I can do.
Try luring them into the tripwire.
Can't override that now. Need to get data from the cauldron if I can find one.
Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
Okay.
Just like I thought. Why kill it like that? What do you think the tripwires are for?
Want me to kill them only with tripwires? What the? Okay. So let's bring this guy. Oh crap.
Thank the forge you showed up. Tripwire's handy, but she nothing's a youngin's game. Come on over. Let me give thanks proper like. I see you're a practiced hunter. Took you less time to kill those scroungers than vanguards to kill one bristleback.
So the vanguards came through here?
Yeah, just a bit ago. Down that bristleback, headed south. But then those scroungers showed up to carve the carcass, as they do. Then another bristleback ran through. I'm telling you, it's crazy around here.
So the vanguard went south?
Probably. This whole valley is swarming with them. The vanguard seemed dead set on getting rid of them.
I see.
Hold on there, Red. If you're gonna go chasing across the Daunt, you're gonna want a tripcaster. Not just any tripcaster. One of my make. Free of charge.
They're a lot smaller now.
Workmanship looks solid enough.
Yep. Been tweaking the design since I left Chain Scrape. More room to tinker out here and less chance of, well, accidents.
Did something happen in Chain Scrape?
More like someone.
Let me guess. Ulvund.
Back when I had a place in town, he took a real interest in my wares. Kept pressing for the Ulvund discount. I said no. He didn't like that so much. I can't prove it, but that chuff bucket set my workshop on fire. Felt it best to put some distance between us after that.
Cable car operator told me the bristlebacks just appeared yesterday. Do you know anything about them?
How is old Karn? Back in the day, me and him got into all sorts of trouble. There was this one time that...
Anything about the bristlebacks?
No. Karn said true. Just showed up and ran amok. Lucky for me, I've got you and the Vanguard swooping in time to save my backside.
I should get going. Thanks for the tripcaster.
While you're blasting bristlebacks, I think I'll head down to the hunting grounds. Did you know they have a tripcaster trial? Come by later if you want to try it out.
Maybe. After I get things under control. So Erend headed south. Should be able to pick up his tracks with my focus.
Tripcaster allows you to play various types of tripwires. Stop R2 while aiming to set up the first anchor point, then aim and fire again to place a second. There's a limit on how many tripwires can be placed at once. Be careful not to run into your own tripwires. Kind of confusing with the other one that ties the machines to the ground. Enemies that trigger the tripwire will receive shock damage as well as shock buildup indicated by an icon above them. When the build-up icon is full, enemies will become shocked for a limited time. Enemies cannot move while in the shock state and are vulnerable to a critical strike melee attacks. Use the focus to scan enemies and see if they are strong or weak against shock attacks.
Focus might see something. Tracks. Maybe Erend's and the Vanguard's.
Oh, bristleback. We can try the acid arrows. Left. The stash is also not, I mean, even if it's not like in how it works in Ghost that you have the stash with you in the horse. And although that I think that was added later with the with the new DLC. It's still good because you would always get your inventory full while looking for parts. And there are some times where I need like needed wire and it was full with other stuff. Flying around.
Sounds like someone's putting up a front.
Another one down!
Now this is what I was forged for. No ledgers to fill. No boring mid-afternoon patrols. Just a hammer. Just the fight. Aloy?
Errand!
Stay where you are. I'll handle the rest.
Those bristlebacks have acid canisters on their backs. It should trigger a chain reaction if I hit them with acid arrows.
Yes. Uh-oh. A coil is now available in your inventory. Unlock coil slots on your weapons by upgrading them. Equip coils to you loot or purchase to improve your weapons performance. Same thing. Coil for what? Oh, but I have to unlock them first.
Caught me at my best, as usual.
Well, you did the hard part. I just took care of the stragglers. How bad is it?
This? Who needs ribs, huh? Oh. I'm good. I'm good. Huh. Okay, well, I know you didn't come all the way to the Daunt just to watch me get wrecked. So what's the story?
I need the embassy to happen, so I can head west. Erend, what I did at the Spire, what we did, it didn't end the threat. It just slowed it down. There's still more to do.
Really? Well, that's great.
That's great.
I mean, yeah, not the threat's not over part. That's. but hey, whatever you're up against, your spear, my hammer, just like old times.
Erend, I need the embassy now. I can't wait for you to heal.
Couple of days rest, if that.
Actually, even if you weren't hurt, what I have to do, it's better if I do it alone.
Alone? Ah, that figures.
Erend! I hate to interrupt the romance, but I'm pretty banged up here.
Don't blow your blaze, I'm coming. Oh, this just keeps getting better. Huh. Listen, I'll go to Barren Light, get patched up. If you want this embassy to happen, we're gonna need this sun priest, Studious Wadis.
Oh, I know him. I'll clear the Valley of Bristlebacks, then send Wadis to Barren Light. I'll catch up with you there.
Well, I guess that's sort of like a goodbye.
I'm sorry?
You? Sorry? Ugh. Yeah, that'd be a first.
Where is this coming from?
Hey, just, forget it, yeah. Oh, it's nothing.
It sounds like something.
All right, fine. Now, after the battle at the Spire, you took off. You left without so much as a handshake. I mean, people like me, we fought and bled at your side, Aloy. You just disappear? What kind of person does that?
Someone who doesn't have time for this, someone who had a good reasons.
Erend, I left when I did, how I did, for a reason. A good one.
Oh, well, thanks for sharing.
Listen to me. Life on Earth is in danger, and only I can save it.
What are you talking about?
Exactly what I just said. Everything living is going to die unless I fix a piece of technology created by the old ones. And time's running out.
Well, I guess that's the reason, all right. I'm an idiot.
Erend! By the Forge.
I guess that's my cue.
Maybe I should go with you to Barren Light.
No, hey, you're needed elsewhere, obviously. We'll make it without you.
That doesn't sound good.
You'll have to handle that one on your own. We'll only slow you down.
What are those Osram doing out here?
Quick! Gotta scrap him before the scroungers get him.
Oh, another one.
Charging right at them.
Ha-ha! Another one for the scrap pile. Your help was timely, Nora.
Just get back to Chainscrape before you get yourselves killed.
Not with all this salvage lying about. Come on, crew. Back to it.
Where's the quarry Thurles mentioned? And it's full of bristlebacks. One left machine. Another one down.
Oh crap, two more.
Incoming. One left machine. Another one down. There. Quarry's safe.
Over here, girl. I want to thank you.
I don't know what Honora's doing out here, but consider yourself owed. We tried to hold off and wait for the Vanguard, but one of them bristlebacks charged us. Next thing you know was a full-fledged fracas.
Is everyone okay?
We lost some good people, but we would have lost the whole quarry without you.
Well, at least it's quiet now.
Your ears ought to be ringing with a quarry at work, but Chain Scrape's whistle ain't blowing, so we're stuck picking up the pieces.
You need the whistle to get back to work?
Me and my crew were just little cogs out here. Can't lift a hammer till Olvin blows that thing. Cause if we work without his say-so, he'll ban us. And my people have been through enough.
Olvin holds that much power?
He's got the money and connections to snuff our fires for good. Almost feels like we stood a better chance with the bristlebacks.
What are you and your crew working on?
We're supposed to be working Olvin's claim, digging out stone to show our barren light. But the work stoppage and the bristlebacks cut us short. Never seen those blasted things in a Daunt before. Where in Forge Fire did they come from?
I'm not sure. At least not yet. I need to get going. Stay safe.
Thanks to you, that might actually be possible today.
I think I've cleared out most of the bristlebacks. Chain Scrape can get back to work now. I'll go give Olvin the good news. What is too? Then maybe this embassy can finally happen.
Oh crap! I did not see this guy.
Mighty thankful to you, Savior.
Just Aloy is fine.
Aaron mentioned you're not one for fancy titles.
You're Vanguard.
Well, here to escort Wadis' delicate behind to the embassy.
If we can get rid of these bristlebacks.
Captain said to keep an eye on Chainscrape, then these ugly lugs showed up.
Gave the first one a good beating.
But didn't quite have time to roll out of the way when it fell.
Told you it wasn't a good idea to eat that much before heading out.
I should probably get going.
Now, if you see any more of these bristlebacks...
I'll make sure to roll out of their way.
Might want to take some of these with you as well. They're handy in a pinch.
Thanks.
Stay safe, Aloy.
Smoke bombs. Deploy smoke bombs to confuse nearby enemies and escape back into stealth. Can also be used on the water. I guess we go back to this Ulbum guy. Let's finish this main quest and see if we get the Daunt Priest. The Mount Call ability has been added to your tools. I've done that first. Oh, wait, I'm going back. It's this way. Does reviving still cost? Oh, mounts can't get into towns.
Time to get Ulvin to blow the whistle, then Wadis to bear light.
Still here, I see.
I cleared out all the bristlebacks.
Oh, you did?
Now that you've recovered from your shock, time to blow the whistle.
Oh there, not so fast. I'll have to send someone out to confirm the kills. Make sure the valley is safe again. It shouldn't take more than a day or two.
No. You blow the whistle now.
These are innocent Osram lives we're talking about here. Surely the delay...
Either you do it now, or I will.
I knew you could do it! Friends, gather round. The savior of Meridian has done it again.
What?
The bristlebacks are defeated. You.
What?
Sound the whistle. Chainscrape is open for business.
Terrific.
And Olvend has agreed to personally pay every
They
worker
don't sound
their
so
lost
happy.
wages.
Yeah.
That's more like it.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't you have an embassy to get to?
Yeah, I guess I do.
Merchants are now... Oh, okay, so now I can talk to merchants. You can purchase new equipment, restock your resources, and sell unneeded items and at merchants. Items in the available to sell category are always safe to sell. There are many types of merchants. Stitchers sell new outfits, hunters new weapons, herbalists new potions, and cooks boosting food. Other merchants have their own unique stock. Visit a new merchant whenever you encounter one.
Well, the chain scrape's back to work. Merchants should be open to trade. I should see if they have anything useful before I send Wadis off to Barren Light.
Stealth.
And then, oh, then the Nora costume from the first game, old one. Guess we'll continue. We'll continue with the one, with this one here. Fine.
Shop just opened up, and I've got a backlog of orders.
The way to Barren Light is clear. Get moving.
You're not errant vanguardsman. I will move only when the captain
When
says...
I've cleared out all the bristlebacks, which I have. Captain's orders.
So they're okay?
Banged up, but breathing. And waiting up ahead for you.
But I was supposed to have 3 escorts.
Oh, this guy.
I'm off to Barren Light, Wadis. Like Aloy said, captain's orders. You can stay here.
Abandoned to the riffraff? I think not.
Guess you're coming with me then. See you there, Aloy.
I have to push that card all the way there. Secure passage to the embassy.
But that's done. The embassy can finally get underway. If I can get through it, I'll be able to track down Silence. Hades. Maybe even a Gaia backup. Guess I could head straight for Barren Light. Or poke around the Daunt some more first.
Okay, I guess I'm gonna leave it here. 3 hours, 3 AM now. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it here for tonight. Still gonna do another stream later today, like the usual Friday stream. For more Horizon Forbidden West. So far, pretty good. Like I think the main points is how it looks and like talking to NPCs. It's the 2 things that I would highlight from this playthrough so far. Like talking to the NPCs is like you are used to NPCs being so static and so lifeless, and it's completely different here. Yeah, everything else, like we fought Littlefinger. We had a little help because it was like tied to the debris from the spaceship. We're pretty sure we're gonna have to fight another one at some point. and it's not gonna be so easy, so see how it goes. Yeah, pretty great. Let me know what you think, if you're gonna play it over the weekend. Which console are you playing it on, and what do you think of it? So yeah, thank you guys for joining, and I think I haven't created the schedule for the other stream, so I'll do that. Subscribe to know when I'm going live, and if you enjoy these videos, let me know your feedback here. Give it a thumbs up or a thumbs down, and let me know in the comments. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.